Hello, everybody. Welcome. Who do we have in chat so far? We've got, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but welcome. We have Eagle. Hello, hello. Stream on a Tuesday? Absolutely. I've been wanting to work on this Blender stuff for a while now, and I decided I might as well just go ahead and do it. So why not stream on a Tuesday? How are you guys doing today? Got myself some tea today. No more coffee. Coffee. I like coffee, but it's time for tea. I got myself some Earl Grey tea today. I want to try and get the majority of this stage modeling finished. I think that's what we're gonna do. And then maybe the next stream we have on this will hopefully end up being texturing. I'm hoping texturing. How does audio sound? Music too loud, my voice too quiet? How are we doing? Hello, my name is Bob. Alrighty, I'll call you Bob then. Hello. Had a test on Lord of the Flies. Hated the test. Hated the test as much as the book, but made 100. It was easy as pie. 3.14159. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you made it 100. That's good. Everything's good. Good. I'm glad. We're going to. I think we're just gonna go ahead and go right ahead. I updated my Blender finally, so now I'm at 4.14. What? 4.4.0. You guys can't actually see my mouse, can you? Let's see if we can change that. Let's go Discord folder. Not the Discord folder. I want the Blender folder. Capture properties. Capture cursor. There we go. Now you guys can see my mouse. Or at least you should be able to. And also, if I really want to, I could turn on screencast keys. Although I don't know where it is or if it even wants to work. There it is. Ha ha ha. I usually don't have it on though. Really big. Go 25. There we go. 25. Line thickness. Mouse size. Offset. Let's pull it all the way back down here. There we go. Negative 45. There we go. Yippee! Maybe this will be 10. Yeah. I finally updated my Blender, which was really confusing because I had to figure out what the hell was going on with the references I have. When it comes to the references now, right, if you set it to default in both, right, and then you turn on this in front. I don't get it. I don't know why you would need that. I don't know why you would need that. It's just frustrating. So that was a pain to figure out, and now I gotta make sure I remember to do that every time I put in a new reference. Blah. Oh well. It is what it is. Alright, so last thing we did when we were working here was we were looking at the models of Mangle and other people that I was thinking of putting in here. I'm being sent text messages. I need to plug in my phone. Do that. Let's plug in my phone. They're on their way back. Okay, sweet. So, what do we want to do now? If I look at my references, which it would help if I put my sketchbook, put my sketchbook back to my references I drew. That's right. I think we were going to begin working on the spotlights that go across the back here. That's what we were about to do. Which means modeling. New, we want spotlight. We're going to start with pulling open references on the side. Images. Those ones. That is the blurriest picture I've ever seen in my life. There we go. Okay. These should be relatively simple to make. Let's add a cylinder. Change it to be 15. This. Wow. Do this. The only reason I updated too was because World just actually downloaded Blender, and I'm going to be teaching them how to use it here soon. So I figured I should at least be in the same version as them. Scale. It's smooth. Let's add a bevel. Then smaller. And more of it. There we go. Like, take this. Whoops. This line. Bring it up a bit. Popstar, hello. Welcome, welcome. Glittern, hello. What's up? Nothing much. I wanted to work on the Blender stuff, so I am, I decided today would be a good day for a stream. Speaking of working on the Blender stuff there, Popstar, I have been redesigning the toys after our conversation regarding modeling the rest of them. And I've come to the conclusion I'm going to remodel Mangle as well, again, just because I find it difficult to actually model the rest of them in the same style I did her, because I did her so long ago. And to try and just keep that style still was really, it really put me in a rut, and I just couldn't move past it. So I'm redesigning all of them with the help of World. World is helping me design outfits and stuff for them, and then we'll be recording those using the 4.4 something version. Yep, 4.4.0. Yeah, 4.4.0. Yep. Ugh. My references. Where are my references? Do this. These ones. Oh, well, oh well. We will do check select. That. And then rude. Take all of this. Bring it up a bit. offset and extrude like this. Don't ask me why, it's just on the references. Making a true Toy Foxy too? Yep, I intend to. It is also in the list there. Don't like. What do I want to do? Nice and skinny. Do.
Yeah.
Do it like that. That'll work, I suppose. And then plus get rid of these. Again, that. This. Scale them out. That'll work. Hello, and what are we doing? We are hi. First off, hello Finn, welcome. We are modeling the stage that I'm going to be using as my end scenes for my videos now. I'm currently working on the spotlight, and I'm realizing that is like this. Now if I do these, that didn't work the way I was hoping it would. They're not going to be super visible, so it'll be fine. It shall be fine. All is as it should be. Fine. That. Go. Are you planning to make a true Toy Foxy? Yeah, sorry, I thought I responded that. I must not have. Yeah, I intend to do a true Toy Foxy as well. We're doing Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, Mangle, both fixed and mangled, and as well as a true Toy Foxy. I'm also planning to do the puppet, and if I can come up with a redesign for Balloon Boy, Balloon Boy is also on that list. Balloon Boy is a pain in the neck, though, to be trying to figure out. So, yeah. We all these faces so that I can take one and do this. I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back, Eagle. Sorry, I deleted that message. I'm not sure if it's just a language barrier or not, but I don't want to put and stuff like that in the chat. If more messages like that pop up, I will put the. You said your name was Bob. I'm gonna end up putting you into timeout here on the channel, and then if that still does not work, you will end up being hidden from the channel. Making model nightmare at Charles with stylized model. Nice, nice. Let's see. I take this. It looks like this is skinnier. And I can do this. That did not work. Whoop. Okay, that looks like it'll be fine. And then I scale this in like that, and then I can take this, flatten that, that's flattened, and then I can take this, duplicate this out, selection, set origin to geometry, scale that up so that it is sitting on that groove. That should be perfectly fine. Just me, does Balloon Boy kind of look like Cartman? Fun fact, I never really watched South Park or any show like that, like Family Guy, Rick and Morty, The Simpsons. Never really watched any of that. Yeah, doesn't do much in the game except be a nuisance and steal the flashlight battery. Other than that, Balloon Boy's in the game to make it harder. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to do that. We're actually going to, first off, do this. Actually, before we do that, we should inset this. Pull it forward ever so slightly, and then bevel that. Let's go, and then tab A, extrude that up. This is going to be the light lens. This is going to be the spotlight. And then I want to inset this, extrude it up, and like this, and then extrude it up or out ever so slightly, like that, which will then allow me to create a bulb. Here, scale this down, scale this down. That will be more than enough. Then we can, it'll be a relatively big bulb. And take this. We can delete this vertice. Like this. And then we can do a little bit more. With up. Extrude this out ever so slightly. Feed it smooth. There we go. Now we have a light bulb. Very, very easy. Moonboy's in the game for you to punt him. Kick the baby. Don't kick the baby. Kick the baby. Spotlight bulb. And then if I do this and this, sets on that, then it should go about right here. Which will then mean it goes about here. Inset, and extrude it out ever so slightly. There we go. E object key transform. This right there. E object key transform. Kick that nuisance. So many messages. Got sent a meme. God, about a cockroach of all things. Why are this? Let's see, and then we would create the beam that it would attach itself to. But first things first, we got to do would be 3. First off, it would be this one, and then bevel this out. 3, 9, 1, 9. There are extrude. Scale these out. You get flattened out. You get flattened out. You get flattened out. You get flattened out. And then now that they are flattened, bring these out ever so slightly more. That is sure that they are flat. Yep, and then you two. We'll do it like that instead. Yep, that was there we go. And that'll be good enough when it comes to that. These can get flatter. Nope, this one. Flatten that out a bit. Traffic, hello, hello. Teacher gave me a Kahoot thing to do on the book. The question is, what broken piggy was punched? And the question choice is Simmons' heart. Plus, if you want the spotlight to have a shape spotlight, there are ways to do that. One way is to make a plane with a shaped hole in it. The other is a lighting node. Let me reread that. If you want the spotlight to have a shaped spotlight, there are ways to do that. One is it making a plane with a shaped hole in it. The other is a lighting node. It's only work cycle. Oh. How the plane method works, make a plane with a heart-shaped hole. Do a light cone shine into it. One needs to be bigger than. Okay. I'll have to look into that. Won't do this because there are little spots here that are. Whoops, wait, before I do that, there are little notches here that hold the glass blade like that. Ah! Why are we screaming? And then whoop, take this control P selection. Give me this. Set origin to geometry. Get it out ever so slightly. Do that is like that. Set origin to geometry once more. Pull this out ever so slightly. Flatten it top and bottom. Make sure that they are the same proper size. Out. Kind of like that. Because I can. Fair enough. Fair enough. Valid. Continue being you. Oh, that's hot tea. Cylinder again. Rotate it here to become the beams outside. Scale, shade smooth. Right there. And then selected. Shift A. We're gonna add a plane this time. Rotate by 90. Blueberry, hello, welcome, welcome. Do this up, out ever slightly. We're going to mirror this. This flipping. Rotate like this. Like they kind of go over and it's that. Actually kind of look okay in a bit. And we'll give them a solidify and a bevel. We'll shade them smooth, up the thickness by quite a bit because these things have got to be strong. Thickness. Pull this out. We'll go by 2. These will be that. Let's see. I did do some practice modeling to get back into doing modeling. FNaF 1 Foxy had nearly completed. Ooh, cool. Guys, please don't be spamming chat. We want to be sure we have people actually able to get words in. All right. Upside down text is bonkers. But let's call it cool it down with a bit of that, yeah? We want to make sure that people actually have space to be able to actually message if they want to be able to talk, okay? Please and thank you. Highly appreciated. There we go. This out ever so far. Scale. This out. Down. Go. Selected. D. Section. 90. Like this. This is gonna need to be deleted. Here, thing. That. There we go. Do this and then bring it in just ever so slightly more. That way I can make this origin to geometry. Make it ever so slightly bigger. There we go. Now this and this and this get parented to this. Transform. This gets parented to this. Make sure nothing gets left behind. I did start. Bit. Hello. Welcome. Sorry, no worries. Just let's try and make sure it gets, a little bit chiller. Making something else. Making it where Charles modeling animatronic style. It's nice. I did start modeling again. It's right. No, it's right now just practice, but I am practicing modeling again currently. Working on FNaF 1 Foxy Head, trying to get back to the groove of modeling again. I get that, but it's good that you're letting yourself get back in on that. All right, there's that. I'm going to apply this mirror so that I can set origin to geometry. This one. Maybe I'm going to do this slightly. There we go. Still kind of iffy. I'm going to take the entirety of this and move it up, which means bringing this back about there. You go back groove right there. Although now it feels a little short. Let's try going halfway there. About there, maybe? That'll work. So then, let's grab these, bring them back up once more. There we go. Now let's bring it down to the human, so that they are roughly human handleable size. About there, I think would be good. I've tried to model that spotlight. I want to parent the light part to be empty so I can move for like stage purposes. How can I make it happen? I think if you're talking about trying to parent a light like that, I think you would end up having to properly rig it and then use damp track constraints. I think would be how I would end up doing it, which is probably the long way. I'm sure there's plenty of other easier ways to do it. That's just how I would end up doing it. See, bye-bye, I have chores. Alrighty, thank you for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed. Catch you in a little bit. Hold on, I keep getting random messages. Rigging and bone constraints is what you would do. Have it track the empty. Right. That's what I would do. For sure. I feel like this needs to be a little bit smaller. Like, can I have... I need these compared to humans. Stage light next to person. These are not helpful. Okay, so I think I've got this size pretty decent. All right, so we're going to go over here. I want the cursed world origin again, and I'm going to take a cube, long thin cube. It goes for each side. Goes about here is where I'm going to stick this, I think. That. And then actually, first things first, since I'm going to be doing this on both sides, might as well just mirror it right now. Mirror the thing. And then also add the bevel. Just enough to round it out. Here. Bring these out. Oops. Wow, how did I manage to do that? Okay. Nope. Then we'll take the entirety of this and extrude it ever so slightly. Like this. actually going to selection so that I can make this a later thing. And then we missed in so that I can take this, root this, and then do that. Not something we're really going to see, but it's a nice detail nonetheless. Jackson, hello, welcome. Oh, my eye itches. Remember all S to scale along the marbles. That's what I was using. You can see down here, I turned on screencast keys, so you can see when I'm using it. I want to take this. Take this. Cursor selection. Selecting the cursor. To mirror this. Will also be mirrored. Whoops. This. Make sure the mirror first on all of this. Across. I would be using the link modifiers, but I'm not entirely sure if all of these have the same bevel or not. And I don't feel like checking. I'm lazy. Mirror. There we are. I want 5 of them on each side. I can duplicate. There we are. And now I can take all of these. Once more. Shift D. R. Start R. There we go. Now we have 5 of them on each side, which is how my references. Now we can apply the mirrors, all of them. Mirror. And I realized I'm going to have to do that for all of them. My goodness. Take all of these. This parent, this object form, so that I can pull this forward and out of the curtain. And up. I would have used an array modifier for that, but I would have to join all the objects together as far as I know in order to be able to do that, and I did not want to do that. Even though I'm going to end up separating all the objects anyways, so really I'm just making more work for myself backwards. This. So many applications. Nope, not that one. Okay. Okay. Apply. Actually, if I just selectable light. E by part. Not that one. Not that one. That origin geometry. Go. I have to reparent this. Control P, object form. P form. R. These. Control P. Form. I think honestly all of these should be. Yeah, it's just the other side that I have to change. Yep. All right. E form. E object. There's a way to apply all modifiers to mesh at the same time. I know. It's apply or not apply. It's create an object and then convert, which I have in Q, convert to mesh, and it will automatically apply all of it. Which I usually use for my models before I like texture them or I rig them. I apply all of my I convert them, apply all my modifiers. And of course that's after if I need to like UV unwrap them, I can't speak. Blah. After I UV unwrap them is when I end up applying all my modifiers. I can't speak. It's bugging me so badly. Good. That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. Now these. Control P, object keep transform. Control P, object keep transform. Whoop. Control P, object keep transform. P, object sure. Yep. That one. That one. Have you tried external texturing? I have not. I believe you sent me something a while ago, but I actually I opened it and I looked at it just a little bit, and I think just recently I actually deleted it because I don't have the space on my computer for it, and I haven't used it and don't really think I'm going to end up using it. I'm perfectly okay with, using the Blender texturing for now, at least. Okay. Click all of these, and then there we are. And ever so slightly. Why don't I have Object transform, randomize, add to quick. Randomize transform. I want to randomize rotation. Your scale even is on. So I'm not randomizing scale, I'm not randomizing location. You want rotation. Nope, not the X. On Y. Yeah. We're gonna make that 5. Maybe a little bit more. We'll go with 9. That's enough. Let's go to -9. There we go. And then do the same thing with these, but rotation on the Z. Do randomize information. Z. Actually, if I want to move these so they are looking semi the direction we want them to angle, like thus. Then do the opposite on this side. There we go. And then on this side, we can randomize it ever so slightly. Randomize. I'm going to go with 6. Have it be super slight. And then on this side, we'll have it as -6. Transformation. Normal 6 worked just fine over here too. There we go. Actually, going to take all of these, rotate them up ever so slightly. Oh, that is not intentional there. Huh. This. Nope. Gotta do them all individually. There we go. Looks so cool. Good, I'm glad. I'm doing my best. We've got our stage going so far. I think all I really need to do now is add the trim, the baseboard trim. And then I need to decide whether or not I'm going to have these be shape keyed or not. But I don't think I'm going to. I don't think I'm going to have them set as an animation. Bring all this there. Selection. And then delete all of this back here. This one. These over. Bring forward ever so slightly. And then happen. Please. Would you like? There it goes. Up off the floor ever so slightly, like that. And then we're going to do this. Then it goes this. Should it go around this, or should it just cut out? Like to have it happen. Let's see. I've just I finished the spotlight up here, and now I'm working on the baseboard trim. You should make the curtains animatable. It would look so cool. Yeah, I probably should. I just don't know if I super want to. That's the thing. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I'm gonna take this. We're gonna have it go. This, and we can delete these spaces. Save. Actually bring it down ever so slightly. Out. Right, please. There it goes.
Hi.
Hi. I like I like streamer mode, but I hate that it hides when people join. Hello world.
Hey.
Chat, say hello
They
to
didn't.
world.
Hi, chat. They didn't come pick me up. I woke up and they weren't here. Mom came over to drop off food, and then she went to help her boyfriend.
Oh, happy birthday to Elizabeth Lale. The woman
Happy birthday!
The woman who plays, I almost said Elizabeth, plays Vanessa in the movies.
Yeah.
Let's see. Shape user for animatable, like edit to do the models. Example, the facial shape keys for mouth animations. Right. How are you doing, world?
Doing alright. Went on Roblox, decided to draw, and I drew Roxanne and Glamrock Chica.
Nice. Chat,
I also drew Springtrap.
Is world a little too loud? I can tell they're peeking on my side.
Whoops.
Oh, I see. I'm looking at your pictures, and you drew the cupcake you like.
I drew the cupcake, yeah. I drew Toy Chica's cupcake.
I just talked to chat about how you're helping me redesign the toys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I started work on Mangle.
Yeah?
I haven't finished her. But I have, like, the bases.
Yeah. But whatever you
Big
do,
rubber.
it'll be very helpful.
Fire alpaca. I'm gonna strangle you. Oh,
I
stop
could
doing
report
that.
you for that.
Can it stop doing that, please? Oh my
What's
god.
happening?
So whenever I hold shift, it does a line thing because it's like a snapping tool shortcut. And I keep on trying to take a screenshot. So it's like in the way.
Oh, you mean you're talking about the what was showing happening on the pictures you sent me yesterday when you were showing
Yeah.
Bonnie's knee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
this
unfortunate. I
is.
mean, it's gonna happen.
I'll put it in art as well so everyone else can see it, but this is what I have so far.
Alrighty. I will look at it here in just uno momento. I am attempting to limit face count by committing Thanos.
Eh.
Do a bit of this, bit of this, and then I should be able to take this. And
This guy's just been chilling next to me drawing. He comes over, look at my art, is like, hold on, it's actually pretty good.
I've heard like a lot of people have a lot of issues when it comes to like griefers on those, unfortunately.
Yeah, luckily this game has it where you can actually hide them completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. I like have half the server hidden because they have all scribblers.
Yeah.
And one kid legit came up, start scribbling. I have them already hidden, so they can't even do anything. Yeah, let me take a picture of Spring Trip as well. Oh, I gotta make sure I upload it. Capture this, save. There it is.
That'll work. I think that'll be just fine. Maxium, hello,
Here's
welcome,
Sponge.
welcome.
Here's
Give me-
Sponge Man.
Give me 1 second. Do this. I want to bevel this out. So, you know how I was hoping you figure out a little bit of Blender last night, right?
Yeah, like getting all the
Right.
graphics and stuff
settings
all
and stuff.
fixed and such. That way it's not too hard on my computer.
Right. So I launched it this morning, right after I updated because figured I should have the same, same version you do, right? It only makes sense. And the way they changed the fucking reference shit is, oh my god! I was so ready to start stream. I was so ready to start stream, and then I had to sit here for about 10 minutes sorting out what the fuck I was supposed to do about the fact that the pictures won't stop showing it up in front of everything else.
Yeah.
What I had to do is I had to go into the individual settings for each picture or each reference and change it so that they appear behind everything and that I can only see them from the front of them. It was like, so that was a struggle and a half. Have you tried Discord's update? My Discord is updated.
I have mine updated. I have both updates. I hate it popped up in both of my accounts saying, here, you can change your color and you can also make it compact, wide.
You can change the color? What?
There's 4 colors. There's white, gray, default, and in black. And then there's compact. Emo? Yes. I already have mine emo because of the app I'm using, but whatever.
Right.
Try to find. Hold on, let me find where you can actually change it. Maybe it's under appearance.
I was struggling with the new game overlay it had.
Oh, for streaming, yeah.
No, not for streaming. For like, if I go shift apostrophe or like the tilde key, right, chat can't see it, right? And I have it turned off currently because it was bugging the fuck out of me. But now you can see everybody who's in a party with you, right? And every time they speak, you get the notifications pop up on screen the way like the Xbox or like the same way Steam does, right? You can also face cam.
I don't have that.
You can have, well, if you go into your Discord settings.
No, I mean by default, I don't get those. Because I'm on a Mac.
Fair enough. Fair enough. No, it was another thing I sat here forever trying to figure out.
But you know, like
Nice
it pops up
SpongeBob. He's
4
got this.
colors. Thanks. Light, ash, dark, which is default, and then oxy or
Where
oxen,
is
whatever.
this?
Appearance. And then there's UI density, which is new. Got compact, default, and spacious.
Dark. Oh, color.
And they changed
Whoa.
everything. Everything's boxy now.
Yeah, but you can't change the icons without Nitro. So myself cannot get it because I don't have Nitro at the moment.
Yeah, but hold on, let me send you this. So I don't know if you do actually see this or not. There we go.
All right. Yeah, yours is. You've got yours dark mode, emo mode.
Yep.
Mine's dark mode. Yours is emo mode. Your Discord boots up to the what was it? Tonight will be the night that I fall for you. Every time you launch it, that's what it plays. Your Discord ringtone is over again.
No.
Every time you close it, it flips its hair and says,
Oh my god.
Wonder why it's all boxy? What is all boxy?
Oh, the icons, because everything was like semi-rounded. Now it's everything's just boxes, rounded boxes.
Yeah,
it's kind of annoying, especially since they changed the icons to also rounded boxes and not circle. It was fine being a circle.
Yeah, I can see it on your side. Everything's squares. I have my profile pictures perfectly like set to be circles too. That's why they have the yellow circle, like the white lines for them. If they're about to be squares, huh? Oh, thank you.
I just put on stream. I just heard myself, and ow, my ears hurt.
Why, do you hate your voice, or are you just loud?
I'm just loud.
How are you compared to my voice? My voice.
Your voice. Hold on.
I've been struggling all day. Like, Eagle was just here. Eagle left to go do some chores. They'll be excited that you're here.
I am apparently louder than you. I just heard myself saying yeah, and then listening to you, I'm way louder.
Should I turn you down a little bit?
A little bit, yeah.
Advanced audio properties. We're going to take you down to 125. How does that sound?
I'm going to have to wait for a couple of minutes.
Yep. The silence is crazy.
I'm waiting.
I know.
Wow, I am peaking.
Hey, you're loud.
I'm bass boosted. Why am I bass boosted?
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna set
I have my bass on 47. Why am I bass boosted?
I'm gonna set you back to normal in the stream, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn you down personally. We're gonna set you down. Speak.
Hello.
All right, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try 130 instead of the 182 you were at. 31.
Ow.
Yeah, did you just come across when I accidentally made it 1,250 decibels?
No, like I was saying, like I have myself bass boosted to what was it, not 67.
Like 42.
That is Roblox 42. And my exhale for saying that was so loud.
Well, at one point you were speaking, and I accidentally set it to 1,250 decibels for a split second. So that may have been right then.
Oh no. I'm still semi-bass boosted. Probably turned me down like a couple.
Couple more?
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's set you down to. Let's try just normal 100, because you're pretty damn loud for like the first time. Try that.
It's probably because I'm like talking normally. Sometimes I just don't talk normally because I don't want to accidentally wake up any of my cats.
Yeah, that's right. Usually you're talking very quiet. By the way, since you're on the stream, I was talking about this the first time I did this. I wanted to put your posters up, your Fred and Springer Body posters.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, if you look at the sides of the stage, there's no space. Makes me sad.
You could have it as like floor clutter.
Floor clutter? I could.
Yeah.
I do want to stick. I still want to model, I think, a couple of chairs and a couple tables to stick like in the corners here, just to fill up this empty space. I think I'm gonna stick Mangle, the stylized Mangle we've already done, up in the top right corner, and then I'm gonna stick, I think, the cupcake from my unwithered Jika on the left speaker, and I think Ennard's party hat's gonna go on the right speaker. And then I think we said something about possibly putting Jackie's box on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
With maybe Jackie's arm hanging out of it. I feel like that would be nice. But for now, I think I've finished pretty much the entirety of the stage. All would just be texturing, I guess it would be. But next would be, we're gonna do. Oh, I wanted to figure out how I was gonna do lighting for the front. Maybe I'll just make it like we're in a bright room.
8-bit has a question about changing notifications. Max.
Yes,
it's
if you go.
Sorry,
go ahead.
Okay. I was gonna say, Max, it's dependent on like how, like when you first joined on Discord, so you probably won't be getting it till later. I had to wait for mine to update, and I know some of my friends who's been on Discord a lot longer than me already had their updates, so it's all dependent on when you got your Discord, like when you first joined.
Right. Right, because earlier parties get signed up for earlier access stuff, I guess.
Yes.
Bit. If you press Shift and then the little tilde button that's right beside your 1 key, shift in that, and then you will be able to actually pull open the overlay and then drag your boxes around. Yeah, I turned it all off. Like, I have the overlay still on in Discord, but I went into my overlay itself and unpinned everything so that you can't actually see any of it in game anymore. I figured it would be the best thing. What is that? Like, why is it? That's weird. Okay. I want to model tables now, I think. And I think what I want to go for is, what kind of party tables? I'm not going to put wiring. I should put wiring. Do I put the cables? Where would the cables go? Is there any real point in that? References all have cables, but, you know, it's not the main focal point, so I don't care. I really do care.
I do not care. I lied.
I lied very, very much. It's fine. We're gonna pretend. We're pretending they're there. I want diner table. We'll go Chuck E. Cheese diner table. Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese beer? What? Why is that the #1 thing? Huh? Alrighty then. There's booth tables. It looks like the way they do it is they have their stands in the middle. They don't have corner stuff. Discord looks a whole lot different right now. Yeah. I'm excited for making the toy animatronic videos. I just know they will look awesome. I appreciate your what's the word? It's not enthusiasm. It's confidence. There we are. I appreciate your confidence. Like I said, World's helping me design outfits for them, and I'm very grateful for that.
Oh, my frames!
Oh, you were silent. I thought you were gone.
No,
Scared
I'm
the shit
trying.
out of me.
I'm slowly like moving my stuff because it was in the way of other people's arts. So I'm like slowly moving it, and it's killing me. It's over 6K parts.
Yikes.
Okay, it's been
Best
moved.
luck.
It's been moved. I'm done. All right, cool. That's all I need to do.
Sweet.
Oh, that hurt my poor computer.
Oh. It knows you like beer, my man. I actually do not. Beer is very low on my list. Had some Canada Dry once. Blech. Made me want to
How
throw up.
is this sleeping cat not being picked up?
Yep. What am I doing? My references. That's right. My references are the last screen here, apparently. All right, we're gonna go a little bit like this. We're going to scale that out, and then we're going to take these, bring them in, and bevel. Like this, and then we can take these down like this. And then we can bevel, scale.
Where is cat stuff? I don't care about what is new.
The sing song was very nice.
There we go.
Do a bit of this.
He's got like the thing you normally get whenever you open a phone and go on Discord and just like a new update. I got that. I was like, I don't care.
Yeah. I did not ask. I'm already living it. I want to bevel out these just ever so slightly. Would be nice.
Someone just came over, looked at my art, said 10 out of 10. Would eat.
It's the #1 compliment.
Yep.
10 out of 10 would eat. I bet it's crunchy too. Let's do cylinder instead. We'll go across. That's right. I need to send out a question to the team. And then I also need... remember to say. There's so much to do.
May or may not have just sent a photo of a sleeping cat.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Does it mean I need to look? Do
Or
I
not a photo. A photo and a video of a sleeping cat.
Robin's got their different layout. Got updated.
Damn.
Gibby. Chat gets to listen to it.
Hi, Eagle.
This cat is so cute. We're pulling this up on stream. Stream gets to see it.
Oh boy.
Whatever. Kibby.
I'm still like super base boosted.
Kitty. I love cats. I love cats. Cats are so nice. Discord, not Discord. I don't know what I just did. Bring back Blender.
Thanks, 8-bit.
Sing sang a song, sing sung a song, Fung sang a song, but did Sam's song sing sang wrong, or did it belong all along? Eagle, welcome back. Hello. I'm excited to see the world is cooking up for the design, and I am excited to see them turn into models. I am. I will say, they look amazing. They genuinely do. If you want to see the designs, they are over in the Discord, over in the art channel. World's been posting them over there as well. And my goal is to take bits and parts. What?
Bits and parts.
Pieces from the designs that I like, and use them in conjunction with other references I have, and turn them into proper models.
Yes.
My mom just
I'll give you like 2 minutes. I'm gonna fix my microphone.
Alrighty. I'm sorry to hear that, Eagle. My condolences to you and your family. Kitty, so adorable. Yes, very adorable. BRB. Alrighty, Bit. Although most of my friends have an allergy to cats, and I don't own one for when they visit, I love them with all my heart. Absolutely. Uber cute. They're so cute. Want to do a bit of this.
Might have fixed it. Might.
I'm
not sure.
Because I can't help you with that one.
I know. Gotta double check to make sure that microphone's all hooked up, output's all good. Soundboard. Debugging. Stream overlay.
Fun fact, the new overlay allows me to play soundboard sounds from right here.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Enjoy the duck.
I have it all turned off because I've been bombarded by voice or the soundboard stuff.
Yeah. I don't usually have it on either. It's fun when, used in a fun way, but too much is too much. Let's do that. More duck? No more duck. Mom is scared of cats, so I can't have one. I'm sorry. I understand being scared of dogs, but why scared of cats? It's not like they're, mean or anything. Like the designs in this world work? What? What? I can't speak. World, you rubbed off on me. What have you done, world?
Thank you, Popstar.
I'm gonna drink more tea. I'm just gonna... more duck. No more duck. I already used the duck. Scale. We're gonna make this way smaller.
And hide that person because they're now scribbling. They just joined and just started to scribble. That's great.
Some people just don't appreciate the true value of art.
No, they don't. They're jealous. That's what's happening. They're just jealous.
Yeah, as they should be. Pretty sure I just heard a duck outside my window. Which is funny. considering that we are currently, talking about ducks.
It's like you ring.
Tez, T. You okay over there, Eagle? Throw that one into r/I had a stroke. James
Seriously.
Nond having a strong collabondulance. Oh, I've loved that meme. You ever see that one? World.
No, I don't think I have. I might have.
I feel like I sent
Actually, I
it
might.
to you.
I think you did.
I'm gonna say I'm fairly certain I sent it to you. Scale shade smooth. We're going to do a little bit of this. We do a little bit of trolling. All I have in my head right now is the Green Goblin going, "Godspeed, Spider-Man," and it's painful. It hurts.
Jeez, that scared the crap out of me.
No. What do you mean, no, Eagle? You mentioning the duck. You have called me, sir. Yes, I have arrived. I true duck call right there. Yep. Control P, object P transform, and then what did I connect to? This one? Oh, I accidentally duplicated it already. Okay then, that is wrong way. How do I end up back there? What? Object P transform. All right, let's thank you. Look like a giant shoe. And these tables tend to go up to about there on most people. At least for me, I think. I don't know. I usually can't fit under diner tables very easily. I'm too big. 6'4" really doesn't work out when it comes to party places. For kids, BRB already, Eagle. Cube. We'll go like this. Scale. This music's gonna put me to sleep.
Stretch. I went to bed at 5 a.m.
Why? You knew you were gonna have to end up working today. At
Cats.
least you were supposed to.
Cats.
Fair
Blame
enough.
the cats.
Fair enough.
Both of them, wanted to go outside.
I told you we were gonna go, or like I was gonna go to bed, and then I stayed up about another hour and a half to 2 hours writing lore.
No, like, I was like, alright, time to go to bed. Let me quickly put away dishes. Let me quickly refill my drink. I go back and forth next to the door. These cats sit next to the door and wait and meow at me, or like, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. So I was like, oh, I have to wait. So I went on my phone and just sat in my bed, just wait for them.
Yeah. Kibbies. They're adorable, but they're little menaces. Spider-Man's a menace. I want papers on my desk. Do that. Shade smooth. Modifiers. Scale. Make it smaller. My family's gonna be home soon. Means it's gonna be loud.
Grr.
World doesn't like it either. World listens to it. I'm not ready for them to have their spring break. I should probably like be enjoying spending time with family, but I don't leave my room. And I share a room at that. So it's like I hope to move soon. So 3Q, not Q. We want to triangulate. But what? That is not doubtful. No. Not doubtful. I just delete the faces. And then do this. You know, I stayed up. I was writing lore for that thing we were talking about. And then wrote a to-do list for today. Guess how much of that to-do list has gotten done? None of it. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? Because I woke up this morning and I was exhausted. So I stayed in bed until about 10 o'clock, right? And then got up and didn't like leave the room until about 11. Went down, ate some food, did the dishes, and then came upstairs and played some GTA with my dad. And then went back down, had a bit of lunch, did more dishes, had lunch, did more dishes. And then came upstairs and was like, you know what? I'm gonna stream. I want to stream. And now we're here. Object. This blender model is better than what I could do. You could get there eventually, crap. Maxium. Is the floor tile or carpet? It's gonna be tile.
Well, time to hide this person, because I just went up to one of the levels and I just see all the scribble.
Yeah. Not cool, guys. Not cool.
Not good.
I'm going to convert this all to mesh. We're going to get rid of all that. We're going to join it all for now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to array modifier. I can't wait to teach World all of these different things.
Yummy! It's going to be so fun.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not.
Welcome back, Eagle.
For those of you who don't know, I will be holding another tutorial stream series here soon because World wishes to learn how to do Blender.
I want to do Blender. I want to understand it because I'm trying to make a Roblox game. That's the only way to do it.
So World's gonna be working on this here soon. Rotate 180.
We're hoping that the idea that we're planning on doing doesn't get copyright checked.
Yeah, we're gonna hope. We're hoping to God.
Hatsune Miku.
Huh?
Someone drew Hatsune Miku.
Nice. That's intriguing. Where are you located? We're going N, item, location, this one. There we are. We're gonna do it like that. We're actually also going to take next here, put it here, but as a negative. Why is this also? Okay, we're gonna do that. Perfecto. We're going Control C, V, make positive instead. And then what we'll do, we will take all of these and we will randomize transition. We're also going to randomize locations ever so slightly. Make it 0.6 and 0.6. 0.6. That will give it just enough difference every so often. Tables! Roblox! Yes, Eagle is on Roblox. They're currently doing... What are you doing? You're drawing?
Did you just call me Eagle?
No. Did I?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was reading and thinking, and it wasn't meshing well. Guys, don't walk and chew gum. World. What are you doing? You're drawing?
Yeah, I'm on realistic spray paint.
Nice. Eagle, should I get Garten of Banban on my tablet just because? I mean, if you really want to. I mean...
If you wanna.
I don't know whether to be proud or severely disappointed that that game got as popular as it did.
It's because how stupid it looked.
The visuals were so amazingly, the way they were. I'm not trying to say anything bad about it, right? Like, if you enjoy the game, you enjoy the game. I'm not gonna like that. That's as far as it goes. But I don't know. It's just not for me. You know what I mean?
Mm. I
want to do cube location, and here goes 0, 0, up, kill it. Like that. Gonna go with the more Chuck E. Cheese-esque dare, or Chuck E. Cheese-esque dare. Can I please just speak? It's not that difficult. Why is it so difficult? Please. Begging,
you got my speech
pleading.
disorder.
Oh, I'm spending too much time with you, world.
Man.
Oh my god. What am I even trying to say? Chuck E. Cheese. I almost said stairs again. They're chairs. Oh my fucking god. Gonna lose it. Genuinely gonna lose it. Oh my fucking god, bro. Please. Let me be free.
Should I draw the Roblox sketch I did of Chica, Glamorous Chica, and Roxanne?
Sure. It'd be fun. Oh my god. I cannot believe that really just happened to me like 4 fucking times. Like. I'm gonna lose it. Fucking bonkers. Mirror this. I want to mirror.
I'm not gonna fully draw them out. I'm just gonna draw out what I did. You can color it.
Alrighty. It's not the button I wanted to press. I wanted to press this one. Bring it forward. Give this a bevel. Scale it. Mount. Like this. Be smooth. Make it even smaller. I'm actually going to do this as well.
The bean rooms? You mean
Aw.
the what?
What? I sentence you to forever in the bean rooms. You shall live forever, but only in the
I'm just looking in chat and I see you'll say the bean rooms.
Chat, never do what I am doing when it comes to modeling. This is so roundabout. So broken. Don't do that. Do as I say, not as I do right now, yeah?
Just monkey see, don't monkey do.
Right?
Just monkey laugh, I guess, at my failure.
Monkey point and laugh. Monkey cry.
Monkey cry.
Monkey see.
You know what? Once I'm done drawing this, I'm probably just gonna post it on Blue Sky.
Yeah.
Why not?
Intriguing. Can we make monkey cry like the actual saying? Can we or monkey point and laugh, please? Bring this up to about there. This goes about there. These go back. Let me back in. There we are. Shade that smooth. Control L, copy modifiers, but without the mirror. Scale it, shade it smooth. Do this. Inset. Not that far, but inset it to about there. Delete these faces. There we go. Which will then allow me to take all of these up. And then take these backwards ever so slightly. Take these. World's gonna get to learn the pain of weight painting because they want to learn organic.
Yippee! I've already seen this happen to like speed paints and also what you're doing. I don't know why FNaF anime is on mobile.
Yeah, I just read that too, and I was just gonna honestly, I was just gonna let it sit there. Like, I don't
I've
know.
seen other people do weight paint, and I'm like, ugh.
It's not the funnest thing in the world, that's for sure.
No, it's the most tedious thing. It's like, oh, you have to have it at the correct levels, or else it's just going to become broken mesh.
Man, when I did think it was Eagles, actually. Freak Show. I think it was Eagles OC when it came to like the special I did. I had to
Yeah.
do weight painting for the belt and for the pant leg.
Mm. I'm
That was
pretty sure I saw that video and I just see you struggling.
it was definitely not the best thing. That's why Eagle, when I sent it to you, I made sure to that you knew that it may not be perfect, and if there are any issues with it, just let me know and I'll fix them. Um, I don't think you've reached out about them yet, so I don't think there's been any issues as far as I can tell. but yeah. Oh, family's home. I don't know whether to go yippee sarcastically or go great.
Yay.
Yeah. If they start getting too loud, just let me know. Turn them down.
I might just do the outlining.
My mic has been muted.
Have you been talking?
I've been speaking.
Mm.
My mic was muted. I'm going to go lock myself in a box and cry. Call me the puppet the way I'm never leaving. God damn it.
It's like, did they get called? They didn't say anything. Where are they?
I'm over here like I'm still modeling. Ow, ear ringing. Oh my god. Oh, that hurts. There it goes. Okay. That has been a while since that's happened. My god. But no, I'm over here. I'm still working in Blender. I'm speaking and talking and speaking and talking. And I look over and my mic's got a red light on it. I'm like, god damn it.
Well, here's your sign.
I'm cooked. Man. Let's scale this back out ever so slightly. Number 3. Take this back. About there. And then take the top, bring that up. And it looks like it's pretty much a flat surface until it isn't. We're going to scale. I'm going to...
What?
What just happened, huh?
Eagle, what are you finding that has to do with Freddy Fazball?
Five Nights and, 5 Nights and my 13 Reasons Why. Inset. Delete these spaces. Do Ooh. Let's take these
Did
back
you
up.
get jump scared, Felix, by some random going through a driveway with a trailer that had stuff in it? Poor baby.
I I know I shouldn't be laughing, but the way he said that was kind of laughable.
It was very sarcastic. I made sure it was very sarcastic. I was like, whatever.
My cat got scared. Who could have guessed?
While he was sleeping and not not guarded or not on defense mode,
Hmm.
it's almost like their instincts kicked in.
It's almost like, it just was supposed to happen. I want to take this duplicate.
I love like the messy hairstyle I gave to Roxanne. It's not like, woo, weird hair floof at the front. And then large matty hair at the back. It's just big hair.
I think World has things to say about security breach design. Are we about to see another one of those types of videos coming from
Mm,
World channel this time?
I'm not gonna say anything. 'Cause I already
The answer
redesigned
is
the
yes,
glam
apparently.
rocks. I already redesigned the glam rocks one time. I'm not doing it again. I technically am, but whatever.
Chica the kitchen. Yep. Chica the kitchen indeed. Set origin to geometry. We want to mirror this via this. This. We're not going to have them super duper detailed chairs because they aren't the focus. So we are going to take these out, bring them back a bit, and then down slightly. We're going to delete this, delete spaces, take this, 3, get down into it, like that. Fair warning, everybody, my brother pulled out his steering wheel for his game, and it is incredibly loud. And he doesn't take hints.
Just hear you turn around, look at him.
I did. He doesn't take hints. I hear his gum smacking. He's like, this is why I try not to stream when family's around, and why I'm not particularly excited for when they have spring break.
Fair enough.
Like, don't get me wrong, right? Like, I enjoy family on occasion, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like, it's your birthday. Let's go spend time with family members that are canonically, I'm saying canonically as like a term, I don't actually mean it, insane. And they don't care. I don't know what the term is. Don't look at me.
Terminally?
No.
They're not terminally insane, they're just canonically insane.
Might as well be.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm gonna be those family members, by the way. The canonically insane. Grandpa, why do you keep saying chat? Back in my day, I had these voices in my head that, actually communicated with me, but doctors said they weren't real one day.
And then they became real. And then we went on stream. I became a Twitch streamer.
Yeah, I started as a YouTube streamer.
What's a YouTube?
No,
They changed the name of it.
no,
Still
because it's gonna
technically
do
YouTube.
that too. Oh my god! Don't bring about the future. Yeah, let's not bring about the future. It would be nice. My god.
What's a YouTube? It would still have it. They just changed the name of it.
It became Tube U. Because it would be something that fucking dumb.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Or YouTube too.
Right? The first one was so great, we had to make a second.
And this time you can watch it in space.
This time, it's a giant billboard in the sky that floats around 24 hours a day. But you never get to choose what's being watched. It's just always promotional material. It's always just ads flying in the sky. Back in my day, we could watch 10 minutes of video with only seeing one 15-second ad. But Grandpa, what's a video?
Something you will
we
never get
have
back.
our ads. Back in my day, we had to click a keyboard. You youngsters and your eyeball keyboards. Convert to mesh. Control J. I have chairs now.
Woo!
Yeah, we're gonna put super table. Rotate 80. I still can't believe that one of my favorite parts when it came to that series, the Management Wanted that we just ended, was pushing in the chairs. That was legitimate, like a full 15-minute section of that stream. I don't think you were there for that one because it was the Pizza Sim one.
I know we did a little bit of chair pushing over in juniors.
Yeah. Was it in juniors?
Yeah, or not junior. Yeah, with
Wasn't
juniors.
it Jeff, wasn't it?
Or Jeff's, that's what it was. Sorry for the J.
I thought so. I thought I just wasn't sure. But the the fact that was one of my favorite parts. I sat there for it was about 15-ish minutes just pushing in all the chairs. All right, let us randomize transforms. Oh, you randomize transforms. Randomize location. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Chairs. Push them in just a little bit. And now that I have tables, I can put stuff on the table. It'll be blurry stuff. Foreshortening and field of depth, but stuff nonetheless. I think this might be one of the last things I do for this stream. And then I may end up calling it right about here. World, what do you think of the scene so far on stream?
Let me take a look. See.
Oh, dude,
Apparently,
hello,
watching you
welcome,
push
welcome.
chairs.
It's a giant chair. It was indeed a giant chair. Yippee!
I'm still watching you pushing
Yippee!
chairs.
Yippee! But in a deep man voice. Hit him with the
Yippee.
yippee.
Yippee. Still waiting. You're still pushing in chairs.
Man, this
That's
delay,
good.
huh?
Oh, what's the app? What's the app?
How do you do the animated
Starts with
profile
an
picture?
F.
Are you talking about the reactive one? This is Fuji. It's Discord reactive profile pictures that you can set up.
I was straight
for
just gonna call it Fig.
It's Fuji. Fugi, I think it is. Unless you're talking about my dancing bunny. That one, it's a slideshow in OBS. It's set up. Not a fancy animation, just a couple frames looped. Okay, thanks. No problem. Glad I could help. So world.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Now that I have the chairs in here and I can actually see like the space I have, right?
Mm.
I think I'm gonna do what I said. I'm gonna put Mangle up in the corner, like hanging from the ceiling. And I can definitely put the two items on the speakers on the stage. When it comes to stuff on the ground, most of it's gonna end up being hidden by by the chairs and stuff. So maybe instead of Jackie's box, I'll just have her arm on the floor snaking out, so you see her hand in front of the stage, just peeking out from behind the chair. I feel like that would be cool. I was thinking about putting the Vanny mask I modeled here somewhere as well. Maybe I can set that on the table.
Okay.
What do we think, chat? Does that sound good to you guys too? What about you, World? Do you have input?
Cat.
Cat is input. Yeah, you know what? We'll take a picture of Felix and or Sam, put it in a little picture frame, and throw it somewhere in the frame. It'd be small. We lean it up against one of the speakers on the stage, hidden just behind the the curtain. Yeah, like I wonder if that's the guy's cat. Nope.
Nope.
Tis
My
a
friend's
friend's cat. Wizard? Who's wizarding? Yeah, I like all those videos. Good. Alrighty, Popstar. Thank you. The camera shot looks awesome. I like the idea. Sweet. I think that's all the base modeling done. I've completed everything that was in my reference. I don't think I have anything else to add in here. So I think the next time we stream this, which I think, honestly, I might end up doing Thursday. And then I'll have Friday to do whatever. If I don't do it Thursday, then of course, it'll be on Friday. But the next time I stream this will be texturing. Maybe I'll take some fan art you guys have done for me, and I'll stick them as like children's drawings on the floor.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I think, yeah, I love having the fan art, and I think that would be a great way to incorporate it too. I have quite a lot of it to choose from. Might be difficult. Me look at my folder for it. This one. Yeah. So I'd have to pick. I have to pick select ones. Maybe I'll pick one from everybody who has drawn something, which would give
Quickly make a new
me
post.
this. I don't. Maybe I won't use that one. We'll take one from here. That's 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and then 5. That'll be 5, and that'll work. That way it's not too cluttered. I was immediately hit with the "it's on the walls." It's still one of my favorites. All right, let's go. All right, we're going to close that down. Yeah, I think if I take very quickly, I'm going to new scene. We're gonna do the drawings. Shift A. I want to add a plane. Up just ever so slightly. We want it to be kind of like an A4 paper. Up. First selected. Q. Not Q. We want U. We want unwrap minimum stretch. Although A scale. And then try that. U. Stretch. There we go. Then we're going to very quickly take texture. We want to add a new one to this one. This is going to be drawing 01. And this, we go to the shading tab.
There we go. Posted it in the Discord, and also I posted it in Blue Skies.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Yes.
Nice, nice. I like it. You clean up your art very well.
Thank you.
Who texted me? He texted someone I don't really talk to. Image texture.
Love the fact that Chica's top, you can't tell if it's either a lip print or a donut.
Yeah. Oh, Discord. Or not Discord. My Blender is loading. I clicked something it doesn't like. Mouse. Why mouse? Oh, Discord or not Discord. Speech, please. I feel like the damn. Oh my god. I just please. From Google Drive, my drive, fan art. Let's start with something Happy did for me. Happy did this one. We're going to go UV editing. Let us down. This. Right, please. Yeah. UV environmental stretch. We'll do that. Maybe. Actually, let's try a different one, Cat. Do this one. Oh, excuse me. Do that one. There we are. And we can scale this back down like this. Scale. UV unwrap. UV editing. There we go. This was something Cappy did for me, as if my bunny plush was like a squishmallow.
That's awesome.
Yeah. This one we're going to go shading 1. We're going drawing 02. Let's change this. We want
Eagle says bless you. I forgot to say bless you.
Thank you, both of you. Let's do this one. This was the very first one I ever got. So this one, and then shading, or not shading. We want UV editing. And then, what do I want to do? I can't do that. But I can do this. Change this to be what I'm looking at. I want to UV wrap.
I'm worried that my cat might have gotten into a fight.
Oh.
Or that he's hurt, like in the inside. Because I found out that whenever he sneezes, he sometimes sneezes out blood.
Well, that's not very...
I'm looking at him right now while he's asleep, and there's dried blood like underneath his nose. I don't know if he got cut there or what.
Well, I hope they're...
Or if he needs water and he's dry, but he's been drinking for a lot like the past couple of days, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, you grabbed the old one.
What? What was the first one I ever got? So it's important to me. Like...
Yeah, I know.
Here we go. And then we'll do the next one. We'll go shading. New. We'll go drawing. 3. We'll go...
I burnt my tongue last night.
I'm sorry. How'd you manage that?
I ate hot food that was like straight out of the pan.
Oh.
I finally let it cool down. Yes, I didn't.
I'm trying to pick one from Eagle. Let's see.
How's about... I was gonna say, there's like a really good one, I think.
There's a lot of them. There's one of me in my FNaF outfit. There's a really derpy one, which was the first one they ever did. There's the It's on the Walls one. There's the one that's all colorful and fully colored with a full background and everything.
Yeah, that's the one I was like thinking of.
Yeah. And then there's also one from it's me in Chris's outfit from Delta Room.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, can you see my files on stream or
no? I'm looking at fan art. Dude.
Oh, you're looking at the channel. I was like, hold on, wait, this is kind of scary.
I'm looking at fan art.
I'm trying to decide. I think
I like the full art one.
I do like that one too.
But It's on the Walls is kind of funny.
It's super. I think I'm gonna have to go with It's on the Walls. I think I might have to go with It's on the Walls, guys. Bless you, sorry to hear the seas. No worries. I think we're gonna go with It's on the Walls.
It's really funny. It's on the walls. I
want to get rid of these. We can do let's dissolve these edges. UV unwrap minimum stretch, and then go back to UV editing. Change this one to be this one. I don't actually need that to be that. Instead, we can do texture. There we are. And that's easier for everybody. Just scoot it over ever so slightly. We have it. It's on the walls. How many hours do you have on Blender on Steam? Okay, so here's the thing, right? I don't actually know how many hours I have on Blender because I don't launch it via Steam. I downloaded it via Steam, but I launched it via a shortcut on my desktop. So I don't actually have a bunch of stuff, or like I don't have it set. It doesn't actually tell me. I think it shows me about 6 hours on Steam, but let's find out.
I'm opening it up right now. Where are you? Right there, I think.
Let's see. If I go to my library, my favorites. Why is Blender never in my favorites? Like,
It's not even like showing up in your games.
right? Like, huh? But I have it. It's just in software, I guess.
Yeah.
Huh. But I have worlds played 52 minutes recently. And it says for me my usage time is 4.8 hours, which just is not
yeah,
it. That's not true at all. Look,
no, you've been doing this for how many years now?
about 5 years. About 5 years I've been doing this.
I wish I could play Lethal Company. A friend like gifted it to me. I'm like, thanks. I can't play it though.
You're gonna use a cloth modifier to make it look slightly crumpled. I don't think I'm gonna use a cloth modifier. What I'm gonna do instead is use a displace modifier. Do you think you would make a second channel for gaming? I've thought about it. I've thought about doing a second channel purely for stream clips, especially when I do end up like gaming and whatnot. But I've thought about it. I've thought about it, and I've thought about it, and I just haven't acted on it, and I don't know when I will or if I will. But eventually, maybe. Jewel Studios. What are you texting? Heads up! The latest update for Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2 is ready to play. Oh.
Why am I cold? Because the heater's off.
Speaking of, hold on.
I put it at eco-friendly. I put it on low.
I'm back. All right. So there's 3, and then we'll do one more. I believe I have one more. We'll go drawing 04. We just did Wendigo. We have Sing Sang. Scale. And then we're going to UV editing. This one. UV unwrap minimum stretch. Rotate 90. Put it like that. There we go. And then I believe I have one more. Shading. Drawing 05 instead. And this time it is this one. UV unwrap minimum stretch. UV editing. And then just to get like that. Actually, there we go. And these are all of the drawings that will get put down. I think as I get more and more fan art from more and more people, maybe I will come back and put more in here on the floor. Feel like that would be nice. I did not. I'm gonna have to make sure I do that. I want to file. I want to append. And if I go from Amy and Amy prop, this one, and then we do material. I want the paper. Where's the paper? So many different materials in this file. Plastic, endo, eyes, eyelid, fabric, floor paper. I'm going to want both this and this. I'm going to append both of them. I'm going to floor paper, and instead I want to take this. We're going to copy this. 5. Delete you. Color into color. Yeah, into that one. And now we have paper. And now I want to do the same thing for all of these. Surface, color. Nope, that's roughness. Into color. Color. Yeah. This one. And then here we go. Sorry. Let's see. Is my chat glitching? I don't think so. Do the Mimic looks good. Trailer has me excited for the release. Yeah, I'm excited for it too. I just hope it, I hope everything is properly optimized and it doesn't turn out like Security Breach did. I'm all for like giving them a second chance, right? Because they cooked when it came to Help Wanted and Help Wanted 2. And Ruin was decent, right? But Security Breach had, like, I was so excited for it and I was really ready to play it. And I don't think I regret most things in life, but I think I regret playing that. Letting myself waste hours fighting something I shouldn't have even had to fight. But I do hope Security Breach, Secret of the Mimic is much better. I have high hopes for it. I have high hopes for it. I need to change this to a separate one of these.
I am freezing. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. There we go. I think that'll work pretty well. Yeah, security breach was a buggy mask. Rune was okay. Yeah. I think I want to take the keeper. Sure. That's not very good keeper. What's this one? Sure, we'll go with this one. That is not what I meant to do. I meant to save image. Keeper texture. I want to image, open. Where did download that picture? Where did it go? I know I'm not blind. Where is it? Open. Pictures. Home grain. It should be right there. But it is not right there. Why is it not right there? Why? Super texture right there. Why? Okay, file, save as a PNG picture. A texture. There we go. I don't know why it saved it like that. That was weird. Alright, pictures. There we go. I want this to be this. For a color ramp. Actually gonna make it fit. And then I will try and do the same thing for not this though. We'll take the nope, not the output color for this. Take this into this one here. Seeking, hello, hello. If you do make a channel about gaming, could I play with you? I try and get to know people a little bit before I try and stream with them or play with them. So that would be something that would remain to be seen. My behavior becomes see-through? I'm not sure. I think it's because I'm using the alpha channel instead of the color channel. But I don't know. There we go. That'll work. You don't have to retract your messages. They stay either way. And then this copy, this one. Start here. Color. And that'll work. If we were to lay them out on the table, it would be probably about that big. Start with this one. Let's add a little bit of a displacement. For that though, I want a subdivision surface above it that is simple. Put this one new. Texture, we'll go clouds. And then we want the size to be a little bit bigger. We'll go to about 2. And the strength, and that to about a 0.1. all of these. Topic modifiers. There we go. I'll actually kind of strength up ever so slightly. Modifiers. And there we go. Now we've got our drawings. Drawings look nice. Thank you. They're fan art from lots of wonderful viewers just like you. Well, you can add me on Discord and scream at me if you want. I'm not gonna scream at you. When it comes to adding people on Discord as well, it's kind of the same dealio. Because I don't want to clutter things up. If you'd like to, you can join the Discord though. The link is in the description down below. And you can become a part of the community over there. Kind of strange how it becomes a see-through and you accidentally made a sticker. Yeah, but it's a transparent image, so it's just taking the alpha. It's fine though, because when I go into cycles or into viewport shading, it's a drawing. I also need to need a slight solidify. Also need to scale. Make this incredibly thick. Thin enough to cut. Go. And then I noticed that seems a little bit too. I'm gonna turn the scale back down a point to a 0.15. Two can stay. Clouds. What distorted noise? The issue is that now they are more thing. We're gonna go back to clouds. Control L, copy modifiers. Nope. Control L, copy modifiers. Scale it again. This one, I want to do a new texture. And then this one, we're going to set the texture to 1. Change the... How do I do? Change the scale here to 1.9 instead. And then we'll do this one becomes 1.8. Will become 0.7. And this one will become 0.6. A little wonky. In order to flatten them out, I'll have to manually kind of straighten them. Like that. That'll do. You can have stickers stuck to a wall. Ooh. Try the multi-res modifier. I could, but I think the subdivision that I have works just as well. And I don't need it super too much because I don't want them to be like all wrinkled. They're just papers left on the floor. This. That. Then let's randomize them again. We're gonna go randomize. I'm not gonna randomize locations yet, although we will. Change this to 90. all to about there will be there. I think something I'm gonna do when I end up doing Mangle is I do want to have stickers all over Mangle, you know, as if she's actually been, you know, with the kids. Because you just reminded me of that pop star. That. There we go. Like that idea? Yeah. I just hope it comes out good. Right. I gotta find good stickers. Maybe I'll probably have to draw most of them, to be honest. What are we thinking? They're a little difficult to see, but we know what they are. We know what they are. Maybe some simple stickers like cartoon heads of the animatronic stuff. Yeah, actually, I was thinking maybe I'll end up doing like a Chica's rainbow from FNaF World. I think that would be a good sticker. I think definitely cartoon styles of the characters would be nice. Maybe present stickers and balloon stickers, as if it's like a Freddy Fazbear's sticker set, party sticker set. Oh, the ideas. Some sort of amblam outside. I think it was an amblam. Might have been a fire truck. That sounds awesome. Sweet. I wish. I wonder if it would be okay for me to sell said stickers. Freddy Fazbear's Party Pass stickers. uh, I'm not gonna start any sort of merch shop until I get pretty big. I don't think. I feel like I need to hit at least 1,000, not 1,000, 100,000 subscribers, and then maybe I'll think about releasing merch. What do we think, guys? We are we liking it so far? I can actually also do the floor. Uh, was that you, World? can be floor. The first stage I did. I wish I could see the pictures a little bit better. Maybe what I'll do is I'll stick them up on the table instead. For now, it's up here. Then I can line them up out there. I don't know how much easier that'll make them to see though. There we go. They're still gonna end up probably being blurry, and they're a little bit closer to the camera now, so you can actually kind of tell what they are. And it'll contrast with the tables a bit better, so you actually be able to see them compared to the white on the floor. Alrighty. Not sure what else we could really do today. I mean, maybe we could set up Mangle in here. Maybe set up a few of the props. That might be fun. We're gonna do a new one. We're gonna do it's gonna be the Easter egg. From file, we're going to append. Let's bring in Mangle first. Let's do FNaF project. We want stylized characters. Do Mangle. want the collection that is Mangle. Mangle. Give it a second to load. Hello, Mangle. Casing. Endo. First attempt to be turned off. And arm, the leg, extra endo. Get turned off, I think. Casing. Oh, extra endo. Casing. Right, and the armature. First attempt is turned off. Mangle. A little close to the camera there, Mangle. Bring you over to our size reference. Hello, other Mangle. Compare your head. I think that's what we want. This, bring you over, rotate you 180. Over, use. Feels really small. Mango feels a little small over there. do. Kind of like that. Yeah, I think that looks good. What are we thinking, Popstar? I think you were the one that suggested Mangle. I wonder where World went. I don't remember what they said they were going to do. English. Mangle needs to be a little bigger, but I think I have her set pretty decently sized compared to the human. I feel like that is decently sized. If we're trying to keep like realism size. Where's her nose? What happened to her nose? Why is it in casing 01? Okay, so what we're gonna do here with casing 01 is we are getting rid of the body. We are getting arms, getting rid of feet, getting rid of the legs. hands get to move into extra casing. The bow tie moves into extra casing. And the head moves into. This gets removed completely. That's the all of the casing. And nose is missing. Yeah, no, I fixed it. I fixed it. Now Mangle feels a little bit big. Do you fit man head in jaw? You fit man head in jaw. You good size. You'll be good. Alright, bring that over like there. Not in the right place. Get here. Both of these will go here. This. Down a bit. There we go. Perfect. Sweet. Think there's any good YouTubers I could collab with? Not say you're a bad YouTuber. I don't. I'm not sure because I don't super collab with anybody except for World, who is on here pretty regularly, and my good friend Voltaku. Those are kind of the only people I ever really play with if I'm on a stream with them. Save that. Bring. Not what I was trying to do. I want this one. There we go. Save. Now we've got a Mangle in there. Blueprint, hello, welcome. Alright, so there's the Mangle. So now let's bring in Jackie.
I got cheese.
Welcome, hello. Cheese, huh? Let's bring in the Mimic, Jackie, this one. Collection. We want Jackie herself. Now, I don't think we really have a. That's the wrong Jackie. Okay. Append. I don't think we really have a proper size ref. Oh no, yes we do. Help wanted to put Jackie in it. And it's fucking massive. Both in my thing and in Help Wanted too. Huge. I call it right about there, I think. I put the drawings on the table, by the way, while you were gone, because they were difficult to see on the floor. They're still difficult to see, but they're a little bit easier to see now. Braids, hat, body, fingers, arms, legs, endo, spine. Actually, hide the endo. Go. And gonna stick her over here. I want to have her arm stretching out, kind of around. I'm gonna go down, rotate. It didn't bring. Oh wait. Rotate down, up a bit to allow for me to be able to grabs the thing. There you go. Out a bit. Round. Where is the put that on the ground. What about there? And then these I'm gonna remove the constraints because they don't really help in this case. I'm currently adding the Easter egg characters in. By the way, I don't know if you're there for that. Should only go one direction. Right there, good Z. Yep. Have this one. This. Up. Down. Ever so slightly. This. This up. More. That one. Up. There. This. Rotate. This. Rotate a little bit more. Whoop. Drag you first. Play. I think dinner is going to be home soon. So we're going to place this hand down as well. Like that. Rotate it. And then rotate it. And then on this side, I want to take this, copy, pose, export pose, have you off, and off, 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 and set to only be able to rotate on. There we go. That allows me to set it to floor. Like this. just ever so slightly. And then her eyes are all the way down here. Kind of fine. Don't really matter. Right there. It is broken. Hold on. Blender hates me. Well, once this loads and I can be sure I can save, we're going to end stream there. Blender has white screened. We're hoping for the best here. Blender has crashed. Let's try that again. I do hope Dave. Save that. Save it again. Try that again. Actually go to modeling. Save. Yeah, I don't think it likes me. Anyways, we are going to call it there. Will it crash? It did crash. But we're gonna call it there. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, remember to like and subscribe. And I'm fully gonna work on this here again soon, whether it's on Thursday or Friday. Time will tell. I'm not sure if World is here currently. If they are, World. World is eating. Do you have anything you'd like to say, World?
Blender.
Blender. Again, thank you all so much for watching. If you'd like to join the Discord and you haven't already, find that down in the description down below. You can also find my socials regarding Twitter or X, whatever you call it, as well as Blue Sky, if you'd like to go over there and give me a follow over there as well. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye.